Hey guys, sorry the way I look. I just came out of work. I've been working early in the morning. Well, anyways, I wanted to talk about that happened to me a long time ago, and it is a story. Oh, hold on.
Hi guys.
This is story time with the Lopez life. So myself, Gabby, and we want to say thank you to our new subscribers. Um, AJ, yeah, that is so true.
AAJ's Adventures.
Yes, he helped us out a lot in getting a lot of subscribers. Thank you so much. We gladly appreciate it. And he kept on shouting us out, and we are so grateful with that. So this is story time, and this is all about me when I was 15 years old. This is a story that I never told. Well, I hardly told anybody, so only certain people know about this. And yes, of course, my baby knows. This is a story about me getting raped when I was 15 years old. 15 and a half. This is a really sad story. It still makes me cry it to this point, but I can't look at it
You can't
as,
change the past.
yeah, and I can't look at it as a,
Bad thing.
yeah, it is, don't get me wrong, but it made me the woman that I am now. And so I was 15 years old. I was hanging out with my cousins at that time. 15 and a half. I have left to move with my father because I got into a big argument with my mother, and I decided to take off to live with my dad. So I was with my father. I went with my cousins to hang out. My aunt and my uncle drove us down there, or drove me down there, because I was living with my father and my grandparents' house. And my grandparents' property is two houses. In the other house, my aunt lived there with my uncle and her kids. So we went to this festival in Echo Park. At that time, it was this big festival. It was always on July. It was a big festival that everybody will go to. And since I moved with my father, I really didn't have contact with my friends. So that's when I would see them. I was hanging out with my cousins. I'm not going to say names, but there are sisters. And we started drinking. And yes, I was young. Yes, I shouldn't have drank. And this is the reason why, if you're young and you're listening to my,
Video.
you're seeing my video, this is one of the reasons why you shouldn't drink when you're under the age of 21.
Especially because your body's not fully.
I mean, I took it. I will be able to take it. So I was drinking a lot. I actually drank almost a whole bottle on my own.
But that gets you drunk.
But then, I'm with my cousins. What bad could happen with me? I'm with my blood. And so I was sitting down, I was drinking, thinking I'm the what, sipping, drunk. I was buzzed. That's what I felt at for today. I was buzzed. But once I got up, I knew I was drunk. Okay, so excuse me. We're potty training my baby. So one of my cousins had told me she was trying to hook me up with some guy, her neighbor, or I don't know who it was. She was with her boyfriend at that time because she didn't have kids yet, but that's her baby, her baby daddy. And so she had told me, oh, can you go with him to go get a certain thing? I can't say it. And I said, no, I don't want to go. I'm already drunk. I don't want to go. I'm buzzed. I don't want to go. I knew that I was buzzed, that I wasn't going to be able to go with nobody. So I said it, I don't want to go with him. She got mad because I didn't went. No, but the whole point was that I knew I was, already messed up. And then my other cousin left with the other guy, the brother of my older cousin's boyfriend. They have left to go find or call somebody. I don't know. I don't remember. The whole point is that they left. And then they were taking a pretty long time. So my cousin, my older cousin, told me, hey, can you go check on my sister? I went, and that guy went behind me because I guess my cousin said, go with her, she's drunk. I really didn't thought this guy was going to do anything to me, you know? So I was walking and he was trying to like hug me like that. And I was like pushing away from him. Because like I said, I was a virgin, so I wasn't that type of female. They're like, oh my God, let me be all over this guy because he's fine. You know, so he was trying to hold me and he was trying to kiss me. And I would say him, you know, stop. I was saying stop. And when I told him to stop, he stopped. But then afterwards, I bumped into my cousin. I said, hey, you're here. And she got mad. She goes, fuck, man, why you came? I said, well, your sister told me to look for you. And it's still like that, right? So they started walking in front. And the other guy started walking with them because I was dodging him off, you know? Like I was pushing him away. I remember that I was stumbling. I was stumbling because I was going to fall. I was drunk, dude. Like drunk out of my ass. I was stumbling. And he told me, are you okay? And I said, oh, I'm fine. That's it. I black out. I don't remember nothing. I remember waking up in a hospital screaming because I didn't know what I was. I was just like looking everywhere, screaming. And then the nurses they'll walk in and they will put, I don't know what it was, but they were like putting something in my IV and I will knock out again. And then I will wake up again and scream. And they were telling me, you're scaring the patients. You know, calm down. And they would knock me out again. I will wake up again. It was constantly like that. And the third time I woke up, I turned around and there was cops next to me. And they were saying, are you okay? Calm down. You know, do you know what happened to you? I was like, no. And then they're like, you don't know what happened to you? And I said, no. And they told me, well, you got raped. And I was 15 years old. And I didn't know, you know, I didn't know nothing. I was telling them, no, I didn't. So I got up because I needed to go to the bathroom. And I was looking for my underwears. They weren't on me. I don't know, weird. Like,
after something happens, it probably does feel kind of weird.
I felt like my soul wasn't there. I went, okay, and then they dropped me off to one of my aunt's house. My aunt just gave me some pants to wear and a sweater. And she goes, you know, just, you know, go to sleep. We'll figure out how we take you home. So my uncle picked me up. And he told me what happened, you know, what's going on. And then I don't know. He goes, what happened with you? I was like, okay, well, you better cover up what you have in your neck. And I said, what? He goes, you have big ass hickeys in your neck. I was like, what the fuck? So I was just like this, like then I started thinking. And then my cousin told me, well, the older one, she was like, well, you didn't get raped. That shit happened to you because of your fault. Blah, 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 this and that. You were all over him. I remember I went to the bathroom to go take a shower because I felt too dirty. I felt too disgusting. I got close to the mirror. I remember I went like this to the mirror to see my neck because my uncle said I had hickeys. And when I looked at the mirror, I looked at my neck and I got closer. There was blood on my neck, like little blood things. So I cleaned that, washed it off because I thought it was maybe dirt or something. And when I cleaned it, burned. There were not hickeys. There were bruises because he was choking me, and he was choking me so hard that his nails went into my neck. I'm sorry. This is the first time me talking about this, like, out there. And I remember showering and folding my legs in the floor, in the bath, in the bottom of the bath, with the water running, and just sitting there crying, pausing, just holding my legs, not understanding why my body, when I touch it, doesn't feel like it's mine. You know how in the movies it comes out when they get raped, whatever, and then they're in the bath with the water running on their knees, just looking at nothing or crying, cleaning themselves. That's actually true. Your body feels like it's not yours. Your body feels like it's somebody else's. You feel so disgusting and so dirty. But it's okay though. It's fine, because whatever happens in life is just bumps. Get your ass back up. Pick up your head. And don't let nobody feel proud because they dropped you to the floor. Do what you gotta do. And show them that doesn't hurt you. And the only thing I have out there to say is that if you were raped before, I understand you. And if you're young and you feel nothing could happen to you, everybody has your back, no matter what. They don't, honey.
Because if they're
I was with my family and I got raped. And I got blamed by one of my cousins. She told my whole family that I threw myself to him. That I never got raped. That I threw myself to him. Do you know how horrible that feels? I will cry myself to sleep every night. Honestly. Because of what happened to me. I was a virgin, dude, and he took it without me telling him that it was okay. Do you not know how disgusting and foul that feels? But this makes us stronger. It makes me wiser. And don't trust nobody. And I'm sorry, this is gonna be a very sad story time, but I think it's time for me to let it out. I think it's time for me to let this out and take it out of my heart and my head. And I don't want our videos to be all about sad. So we are going to try to
do challenges,
yeah. Go to like places, to abandoned places, or
Or do you think about buying EVP?
Yes. I'm kind of scared of that though. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I know there's a lot of people out there that don't believe in spirits or ghosts or whatever, but I'm kind of scared. My son really wants to do that. So let's do it. And I hope I didn't bore you guys. This video touches one of you guys, and
you guys take the advice.
Yes, please. If you're young, don't drink. You don't want to go through some horrible, nasty stuff. And I didn't really tell everything. I don't want to put out there a lot of details, but it's just, don't trust nobody. Just trust your mother, your father, sometimes your siblings only, your brothers, your sisters. You know, if you can't trust your parents. But if you guys need anybody to talk to, we are here, always here. And I love you guys, and I hope we hit 100. Oh my God, I am praying so much for us to hit 100. But we love you. Bye.